Hello everyone, welcome to CS212 Data Structures and Algorithms class. I'm Alma May J. Bernales, your instructor for this course. So, in this video, our objectives are to get you familiarized with the course learning outcomes and our learning schedule, and also to get you oriented with our class requirements and policies. CS212 is a core course in the BS Computer Science program at BISU. It is a combination of computer science theories, programming, and mathematics. This course basically covers standard data representation and algorithms, specifically the arrays, linked list, stacks, queues, and trees. Also, a discussion of sorting and searching algorithms are covered, and we will be primarily using our module as our reference material, and other learning materials will be uploaded to our LMS. I encourage you to review topics from previous courses such as object-oriented programming and fundamentals of computer programming, as the topics from these courses are very relevant to our course today. So at the end of this semester, your course learning outcomes are to discuss and implement basic data representation and algorithms to solve computing problems efficiently with respect to space requirements and time complexity of algorithm. I also expect you to explain the advantages and disadvantages of data structures and algorithms described in this class. I shall serve as the guide and facilitator in this course, but the learning does not only come from me. I designed this course module so that you can learn through the activities given. Thus, I expect you to perform activities described in these modules for you to learn and implement the concepts in programming. So before starting with our topics, carefully read our learning schedule to guide you with the learning activities you will perform in each unit. You may perform activities at your own pace, but be mindful of the schedule suggested so that you can still catch up with other topics. For your learning schedule, we have our prelim, midterm, pre-final, and final term. So for the prelim period, we have review of basic concepts related to data structures and algorithms. That would be on September 28 to October 2. Then after that, we have arrays for October 5 to 16. And our deadline for our engage or discover outputs, summative assessments, and laboratory exercise will be on October 14. This will be submitted via our LMS. Then we will have our preliminary exam through Google Classroom or Google Forms on October 16, 2020. For the midterm period, we have linked list topic October 19 to November 13. Then we will have our deadline for engage, discover outputs, summative assessment outputs, and laboratory exercise 2 on November 11. Then we will have our midterm exam on November 13. For pre-final and final term, we have binary trees topic. That would be on November 16 until the end of our semester, and for the final exam we will not have a schedule yet, and also for our final project. Please take note that these schedules are subject to changes. That would depend on the university's schedule and policies. These are just rough schedules so that you will be guided with your learning activities, and we will keep up the pace of performing these activities. Okay, so please keep updated through our communication lines that will be discussed later. first, we also have our engage or discover activities. So these learning activities are some activities that will help you recall some topics from your previous semesters so that you can also apply that to our course. So you also need to perform self-assessments. So in these self-assessments, you have questions there, then the answers are also in the module, so you can check if your answer is correct. So these assessments will guide you if you have understood something from the topic that you have read. If you have not answered these questions, I encourage you to reread your module from that unit so that you will gain some topics or gain some insights that you have not understood clearly. Then the summative assessment, these assessments are graded, so you will need to submit it through Google, through our LMS. Okay, so also laboratory exercises are graded, and please take note that for engage or discover activities and summative assessment, we have our worksheet, so you will need to include your answer in our worksheet. For laboratory exercises, you will need to follow the format for laboratory exercises. So that is separate format from your summative assessment and discover or engage activities. For machine problem, this will be your final project. So it will be discussed in detail after your midterm exam. And lastly, we have our major exams. So since we only have one final project, I included prelim exam as your major exam. Then we have our midterm exam and final exam. Okay. Now we will discuss our class rules. So first of all, please do not cheat. So cheating is zero tolerance in this class. Any evidence of cheating will result in a 0 grade for the assignment or exam. And I will submit the incident to the department for further review. In the flexible learning mode, you may be more tempted to cheat on our graded assessments to get higher grades in this class. Be reminded that you are studying in this university and subsidized by the government. It is because the government and your parents hope that you will become relevant in the society by contributing the knowledge and skills you have gained after you graduate. Cheating in graded activities and pass the course without learning something would only defeat this purpose. Besides, I will scan all your final project or machine problem in a plagiarism detection software. So, also work hard. I encourage all students to work hard. This class covers essential materials that are prerequisite to your advanced courses in computer science. So work hard and keep up the pace. And as a corollary to working hard, please feel free to ask the instructor questions. And I believe that you will finish this course with flying colors. I know this course is going to be challenging, but never give up. Persevere. And also read your modules and do your exercises, as well as your summative assessments and self-assessments independently. Okay? And lastly, please communicate with your instructor, especially when you have some problems in performing the activities. And when you cannot meet the deadline, I would not like some students to just communicate me when the exam is over and just explain me later. Okay, so please tell me ahead of time so we can have other options for you. if you have some problems with performing with activities or submitting your outputs on time. Especially that I understand that we all have internet connection problems. So please communicate ahead of time through text, messenger, or through our LMS. And you can also email me at almamay.bernales@bisu.edu.ph if you have questions regarding our class. Okay? So, I wish everyone a productive semester and God bless. Keep safe. Thank you.